TIFU, by getting upset with my son for forgetting his trombone in my truck.
So yesterday I picked my son up from school after band practice. He put his trombone in the back seat of my truck. When we got home I told him to make sure you take your trombone inside. With his face buried in his phone he said, "I will." So today I'm driving into work. I'm mostly WFH, only in the office one day a week, almost done with my 45-minute commute, and he calls me, he forgot his trombone in my truck. I look back, and sure enough. So I get upset with him over the phone and give him a scolding, reminding how irresponsible it was and that I told him to do it yesterday and he ignored me. So I turn around and head back to the school and drop it off for him. Turn back around and head back into the office. Getting close to 2 hours late. It's really no big deal. People come and go as they want, so it's not like I had a boss or anyone else mad at me. I pull into the office, grab my backpack and head up to my office. I get into my office, sit down and unzip my backpack to retrieve my laptop. It's not in there. I left it at home. So, back I go. No sense in me bothering to come back now, half the day is almost wasted. TLDR, my son was careless and forgot his trombone in my truck. I got angry and upset with him for being irresponsible. But I was just as careless and irresponsible and left my laptop at home.
Sad trombone noises. Guy down the road chewed his daughter out loudly beside the road because the empty horse trailer came unhooked one Sunday morning when she was moving the trailer back and it careened over our neighbor's mailbox. Didn't have the safety chains connected when the hitch, not locked down, came undone. He came down and put the trailer tongue on the 3 pints hitch of his tractor and towed it home. He was taking it to the barn, uphill from the house, when the tongue slipped off the 3 pints hitch. From his tractor seat he watched the trailer roll back down the hill, smack into the side of his Suburban.
I agree it's not your fault, but, if I were you, I'd share this story with him, to let him know people all make mistakes, even him and even you.
Lol. Not your day, but an ironically entertaining story. Make sure you confess this to your son. Let him know that we all fuck up, it's human. And by showing him that you, too, fucked up, you'll be showing your human side to him. You have no idea how much this letting down of your guard will increase your bonding with your son, or how much he'll appreciate your honesty. Also, he'll get to see how powerful it is for someone to admit when they've screwed up. Don't miss this opportunity.
Oh, man. That's a classic. Hoisted on your own petard. I feel for you. Been there, done that.
My son has a history of leaving my tools where they don't belong. So it's hard for me to be patient about it. Once I yelled quite a bit at him because I couldn't find my tape measure in the toolbox, again. It ended up being right where I had left it the night before. Fortunately my son accepted my apology. And it has made me much less likely to get upset just because he doesn't have adult-level awareness of his actions.
Make sure you apologize to the kid. The forgetful apple didn't fall far from the tree.
The kicker about this is that him forgetting his trombone was probably your sign to make sure you had everything you needed as well. Lol. Having had kids in school bands for many years, we had a simple rule. Forget your instrument. Face the consequences. Which in music class could be as easy as losing participation points for the day. Or as difficult as having a writing assignment. We experienced very few forgotten instruments.
We are most perceptive to, and often critical of, the flaws we see in ourselves.
Apple didn't fall far from the tree with this one. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree after all, eh? Lol. Would be good to tell him about this story. Your mistakes don't only impact you but potentially others around you. But kind of laughing how this ended. But you did remind him so? Maybe it's something you guys can kind of laugh at later. 2 different scenarios. If your son reminded you to not forget your laptop, then that's fair. So don't think you fucked up. I read this as tombstone and was open mouth face. But anyway, looks like karma hit you on the day. Make sure you apologize ASAP. Oh. Like when I throw a tantrum because I don't want to deal with my toddler's tantrum. Insert Spider-Man pointing finger at other Spider-Man meme. My stepdaughter dropped a glass, shattering it everywhere right before I was about to leave for work, and I was so annoyed and frustrated. That evening as I was putting a glass in the dishwasher, guess what slipped out of my hand? You definitely forgot. And so did he. It happens. But reading this, I don't think you're upset that your son forgot his trombone. You're upset that he probably wasn't really paying attention. You mentioned he was preoccupied with his phone when you told him that he should remember to take down his trombone.
You should probably apologize also.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.